All right, it is Sunday, March 6th. Starting March 6th. And we're back to do some videos here on some potential runners, some stocks I did before. Let's look at the futures right now, though. Right now, Dow Jones is down 331, 1%. S&P down 57.75, 1.33%. NASDAQ minus 245, 75, 1.78%. Russell down 31.50, 1.58%. VIX 33.15, plus 5.51%. So, like I said, the market is still going down. You caught my previous videos. And I believe I made a call like 4 months ago. I put a video up and I said the market was going to crash, or, at least total correction. I said within 6 months, and I nailed it. Totally nailed it. Some people, predictions, anyone can, say stuff, but I've been on so many stocks. Check my videos all last year. I had like 7 to 10 videos, major calls, and they all hit. And the big thing right now is crude oil, 126.28, plus 9.16%. Brent, 129. Gasoline, I checked the highs on these. And let me bring this over right now. Finviz. You can see it right here. So look at crude right here. This is Finviz. I use this to find, stock charting, top gainers. It's really good software. Look at crude oil monthly. So you have an all-time high right here, 147.27. That was back in July 2008. And where are we at now? 125. Remember we were negative in April 2020 with COVID. So this is an incredible turn of events. Now, all commodities, they make these runs. You can see this, from 99, this is when a run to 2008 when everything crashed. And this came back to 40, and then it bounced. Then another crash, 2015, getting a higher bounce. I heard people, this is so funny to CNBC, they're like, you'll never see crude again, 120, 130. Like anything happens in the market. We've seen this COVID now the last few years. Interest rate scare, it was what, 2018? And we saw, COVID. And now we have like a war. Who would thought Russia would just invade Ukraine? I mean, you've heard things probably, they might try to do that. But, everything in this market is people just, they say things like, oh, it's never going to happen. And it happens. Anything's possible in the market. The market we're now, everything's changed. With Trump, we had all kinds of crazy volatility. It's a different market than years ago. And this is a lot to do with social media. 2008, social media like Facebook, YouTube, they were just in the infancy. I don't think there was Instagram yet, no TikTok. Information is everywhere now. It's just through the second you're getting information. It's so high speed and it's causing all kinds of craziness. You have Wall Street Bets now. What else? Reddit, all kinds of forums, chat rooms. So it is a completely different world. Now, crude oil, 125. Look at this on the monthly. It has a big green candle. You need a monthly close red. You see that? 2014, 2008, before you start going down. So this is going higher. Yeah, this war in Ukraine, how's it going to end? Is it going to end anytime soon? It doesn't look like it. I could see this easily going past 140 at this point. Now they're saying, let me just look at the news real fast. I had it right here. Let's check CNBC. I think they're trying, the West is trying to do an oil embargo. Stop oil. Let me see here. Ukraine, Zelensky, implore sanctions are not enough. Fighters heed call for volunteers. Crude oil, 125. 13-year high on possible ban of Russian oil. That could be next. So, this is I don't see why this couldn't hit 140 at this point, unless something happens, there's a ceasefire or something like that. But it's looking pretty bad. That's the monthly. You see the weekly here. Look at this, was negative. They went all the way down. Remember, oil futures negative. Never even seen that before. Then it crept up to 40. From that point, it kept climbing. You can see right here. And then, all dips were bought, and people were like, yeah, it'll probably stop 70 or 80. And, it blew by that, this last dip, and now it gapped up 125 right now. Incredible. Let's look at gasoline monthly. Now, this is the all-time high, too. This was at like 363 gasoline RB, OB. And I guess this is gasoline index. I never really looked at this, like crude oil. I'm not sure how it works exactly. People might know more than me on this, but it's the all-time high. It broke 350. You see 2011, 2012, 2008. And now this is going. It's incredible. Heating oil. This is breaking 28 from all the way at near 50 cents. You imagine you get, I guess, this contract or how we, I'm not sure how you trade heating oil, but it's 50 cents. It's $4.05 now. Pretty incredible. Grains, a lot of things are near all-time high now. See corn, look at this. Corn was 352. Soybean oil, oats, all-time high. Canola, wheat. So you get the picture here. As you can see, futures here. There's crude. It's looking pretty bad at this point. Could this put us in a recession? They're going to raise interest rates. I don't know what's going to happen now. I think everyone is everyone's thrown off because this war is changing everything with oil. It's a lot going on right now. And, inflation. You have inflation. The Fed's going to raise interest rates. You have oil, a war. So where will this lead us this year? This year, who knows at this point? As we said, anything will happen in the market, will happen, and does happen. And let's look at CEI. I did many videos in this, and let's look at the past again. Remember, here's your buy level, like 50 cents. Here's another level right here, 64. Another level, 46. This was actually 36. And this low came down to recently 45 cents. Now look at this little flag here. This is a continuous bull flag. Once it breaks out, pull back. It's actually 6 red candles, and then we come up. Look at this. That is a big candle here. 203 million in volume. And they all ran together. This, INDO, INPP, and this took off. And I believe this will continue. With oil at this high, why wouldn't this continue? It would be insane if it didn't at this point. So here are the lows in the weekly. And every spike, after these lows, it spiked. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at this right here. You have oversold coming up. You have a nice candle here, and then it's a nice little bullish hammer. And it's trying to get over right here, that 20-day EMA, 84 cents. Yeah, like I said, once this goes over 1, 2, look at the past. Back testing. You have 150, and then once it gets to 150, look at these spikes. It goes to 2, a lot of times to 250 on all these runs. So I could easily see this, once it's 150, 2 to 250 area again. And, that's what I think will happen here. You can see all this in the big volume up. And once it came down, look at this consolidation, lower volume. Now it's increasing now. So CEI is looking promising with oil this high. I mean, if it wouldn't go up now, when is it going to go up? Makes no sense. This might even gap up tomorrow. Who knows? Looking at stock splits, everyone's talking CEI. And no new news on this. This is like very sketchy news. So this stock is purely a trade stock. You have no information on FinViz. This is purely, a pump stock. Or any kind of news comes out, or it gets on a massive run like before, it takes off. So that's what you see on this. And a lot of people think it's getting ready to take off, lift off. So when you have a lot of people talking, and that's a good sign too, because traders looks like they want to get in at all these people at this point. Yeah, they want to pump this stock, and once you have a few chat rooms get in this, this thing will soar. It did before, like 992 million. It's never did that before. So much liquidity in the market at this point. So we'll see at this move here, you're 81, you have that $1 roll. There's your 152 and 250. And, every time it's hit, it looks like at least 250. I don't know if it'll get up to 355. Who knows? It's possible. It did before. You just have to watch it. And on the monthly, to the monthly, you have 1 and then 2, the spike and falls back. 1, 2. You had 4 red candles in monthly. Then you had a move higher, 3, 6 green candles. There's a spike across down. And you had 1 big, massive move up. That's on that open candle here. And then look at this again. You have 4 red candles down. And you're going sideways. There's 2 green candles. You're coming out. You're sliding out. Sometimes you go straight up. You're sliding out. This is the monthly. And then look down here in stochastics. You had 817. You have the red and white. You want the white to cross over red. That's bullish. The space is getting smaller and tighter. So it's very promising at this point on CEI. We'll see if this happens. We'll see how this runs, where they push it. We'll start to move with the market. These other stocks, INDO, INPP, Sympathy Plays, HUSA, MARPS. There's a ton of them here. Nine Energy, just reading here. There's a lot of them right here. USEG. This was the gainers list on Friday. So that's it. Bour's down here. WTI, OXI, Occidental Petroleum. All right, so that's it for now. Keep an eye on CEI. When this thing spikes, this thing will take off and it'll rip hard at this point. So definitely liking bullish long on CEI. We'll see how this turns out. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Image Alerts on YouTube. Smash the like button. Check out my links below, social media. That's it. Peace.